society, you know, people don't really care about, you know, your emotions, what you feel, your thoughts. You know, if you're different, then they just toss you aside. You know, it's like you're trash, like you're scum, because you think different. You think differently. There's no reason why you should suffer or, you know, be depressed or, you know, want to hurt yourself because of what some other people, some random person, or even your family, your friends, you know, anybody, just because you disagree with them, or you think differently, or you choose to live your life in a different way, you know. Because in this society, like I said, they just toss you aside, you know. You're an outcast, you're ostracized, you're shunned, you know, made fun of, belittled. Like, what makes them better than you? Like, I don't understand. Like, what makes them better than you because you think differently? You know, I don't understand. Like, I realize in this world, like, man, fuck the world. Like, fuck society. Like, I don't give a fuck about fitting in. Like I don't care what anybody thinks of me. Like, I've been outcast my entire life. Like I've come to grips. Like I've come to accept the fact that no matter what I do, like, I'm always gonna be an outcast. I'm always gonna be, you know, alone. I'm just gonna be alone. Like, no one. I'm gonna be misunderstood. No one's gonna actually care about what I have to say or what I think or my intentions. They'll just, you know, basically people are just trying to control the narrative. People are trying to project and assert their preconceived notions. They have cognitive bias. They're just trying to prove whatever they already believe to be true, whether it actually is or not, you know. It's just, it doesn't matter what your intentions are. If you try to impact the world in a positive way, you know, they don't care. They just try to tear you down and, you know, try to misconstrue what you're trying to say and control the narrative to paint you out to be this piece of trash, you know, that no one cares about. And, you know, when you just, let's say, for example, like, you're having a discussion, you're having a debate, like, most people in society, they care about if it looks good. They don't care about fact, the truth. They don't care about reality. They care about their fantasy. They care about perpetuating their illusions. You know, it's like, it doesn't matter how eloquently you construct your argument with fact, logic, reason, science. You know, people are most people, it doesn't matter what you say, because they've already made up their mind before you even opened your mouth. They already made up their mind that they're going to try to assert their preconceived notion as fact. They're going to just take their preconceived notion and assert it and ad nauseum until everybody else just gives in to social conformity and social pressure and just agrees with them and say, oh yeah, this guy's right, because he just keeps saying it over and over again. And I don't want to look like I'm an outcast. I don't want to look different from the group, different from the herd. You know, this herd mentality. Like, people are scared to be themselves. People are scared to be individualists. People are scared to be independent, critical thinkers, you know. People are scared to be non-conformists and, you know, going against the grain. You know, people are scared to buck the system. People are scared to push the envelope. People are scared to just be themselves, man. It's like, and I know, like, I'm pretty sure that's the cause of a lot of depression, you know. It's feeling like you're alone and you're misunderstood, and no matter, you know, what type of help you get or somebody gives you, that is superficial. Like, they don't actually care about you. They don't actually care about your well-being. And this is what I have to say about that. Like, fuck them. I don't care about, like, if you don't care about me, I don't care that you don't care about me. Like, I don't care whether you like me or not, because at the end of the day, you are who you are, and you can't change that. Like, you basically, my message is peace, love, positivity, and prosperity, and, you know, promoting the use of critical thinking, logic, reason, rationality, science, and spreading the truth. Not the pretty lie, the beautiful, nicely wrapped up lie. No, the truth. No matter how ugly or no matter how unsatisfying it may be. Because you can ignore reality, but you can't ignore the consequences of ignoring reality. Because it is what it is. You know? And I'm trying to spread the message that, yeah, it is okay to be different. It is okay to be different. It is okay to be yourself. You know, you don't have to fit in. You don't have to strive to achieve this manufactured, commoditized idea of success and what a good person is, you know. As long as you're striving to be your greatest version, like the best version of yourself that you're trying to be, no, regardless of whatever society thinks or societal expectations, like, fuck that shit. Like, I don't care about what the crowd over there is doing. Like, I'll never fit in. Never fit in my whole life. Never trying to be. Never tried to be. And I'm not trying to be. So fuck them. Fuck the world. Fuck everybody. I don't give a damn. Like, I don't give a fuck. Like, end of the day, like, I'm probably gonna fucking die alone, fucking homeless, neglected, like, in a fucking ditch somewhere. Like, that's how much, like, I come to terms with the fact that, like, I'm alone. Like, I'm just, like, by myself, like, mentally. Like, it doesn't matter if I'm in a whole room full of people, you know, and they're like, they give this facade of happiness, this superficial happiness and superficial charm, like everything's all cool. Like, I know that that's just a facade. It's just it's fake, and it's an illusion. Like, it doesn't matter what they say or what they project life to be. Like, at the end of the day, like, you're just misunderstood. Like, I know how that feels. So if anybody feels like that, just know that you're definitely not alone. You know, it's like, just fuck all of this shit, man. The thing about it is, at the end of the day, I can look in the mirror and say, yeah, I like what I see. You know why? Because I'm true to myself, and it doesn't matter what somebody else tries to influence me to do, or tries to peer pressure me to fit in or to conform. Like, I realize, nah, I know who I am. I love myself, and I'm not gonna let anybody pressure me or gaslight me to make me feel inferior based on their own arbitrary or subjective sense of, you know, adequacy. Like, there's no reason why should I be suffering mentally inside alone when everybody else is just, they're just being conformist sheep. They're just doing what everybody else tells them, and like they're not being true to themselves. Like, I'd rather be true to myself, and I think you should be too. Why should you? Like, why should you? What makes their way of life? What makes them better than you? You know, it just doesn't make sense. And you know, another thing is like, I hate when people say like, let's say like you're in an abusive or toxic relationship with family or friends, and people be like, well, you know, that's still your family, or that's, you know, man, fuck that shit. Like, you think that's bullshit. That's fucking, that's sick, man. That's really fucked up. That's really bad. Like, you think I should stay in a toxic relationship because of a fucking word, family, friends? Like, fuck all of that shit. Like, give a fuck if they're your family. Give a fuck if it's your fucking mom, your dad, your brother, your sister, your cousin, your aunt, your uncle, your grandma. I don't give a fuck, man. Give a fuck if it's your friend. You've been knowing them for fucking 29 years. Like, fucking, give a fuck if you know the fucker your whole damn life. Like, I don't care. Like, that's bullshit, man. That's unhealthy. And there's a lot of people that are in abusive, toxic relationships, and they're either pressured to like stay in them because of some bullshit, very lethal construct in society. Like, it's very unhealthy, harming, damaging construct. This idea that we should fucking like fit in, like it does, like the notion that it really doesn't matter what's happening on the inside. It's about how it looks on the outside. You know, it doesn't matter, you know, that, oh, look at this couple, oh, they both have this fucking corporate job, and they both make 6 figures, and they both have 401ks, and they have, you know, the stereotypical image of the American dream family, like the husband, the wife, the 2.5 kids, and a dog running around the fucking lawn, shitting everywhere. Like, oh my God, like, this is the idea of success. Like, but it doesn't matter that the husband brutally beats the wife and the kids every night. He comes home drunk as fuck and abuses everybody. You know, it doesn't matter that, you know, that he fucking rapes his daughter, or he rapes his wife or whatever, because you know why? That destroys the fantasy, that destroys the illusion for people. It makes people uncomfortable. Oh, the illusion of a perfect family can be tainted. Oh, there's nuance in life. That's the thing about it. People just want everything to be black and white. No, it's not black and white. It's a gradient. It's nuance. There's details. It doesn't have to be one way or the other. It's across the board. It's different. It's little different aspects and characteristics. It's not just the pretty fucking sunshiny bullshit that they've manufactured, commoditized, and sold to you, and socially engineered people to really think and strive for this idea of success that's really toxic and damaging. And this is what causes mental illness. This idea that they push on everybody on what success, what perfection is, and etc. You know, fuck that shit. Give a fuck about any of that shit, and you shouldn't either. I love y'all, man. Like, real talk. Like, I'm not just saying this to sound good or like superficial. No, like, I really, like, when I read the comments, and like I have people like emailing me and stuff like that, and telling me like, oh man, like, thanks for making these videos because you helped me realize something that I didn't before, or etc. You know, nah, man, vice versa. Like, y'all really mean a lot to me. Like whenever I read those comments, and you know, y'all really made me realize, like, wow, there's other people out there that, you know, that are going through the same thing as I am, and, you know, look at the world in a similar way, and that really feel like they're just alone. Like, I really love y'all. I mean, I fucking love y'all. Like, no bullshit. Like, I'm not even saying it just to say it, man. Like I really fuck with y'all. Like, real talk, man. All right, I'm out.